We all grow up hearing the same thing. To make money, you need to work hard. Study, get a good job, climb the career ladder, and then, maybe one day, if you're lucky, you'll achieve financial freedom. But there is a truth that almost no one tells you. Money doesn't work the same way for everyone. While you work to earn every single penny, the rich make money work for them. And this isn't luck. It isn't magic. It's a system, a strategy, something you can learn and apply to your own life. When I first got interested in finance, I also believed that working more hours would automatically lead to more money. I dedicated myself, accumulated knowledge, and tried different jobs, but it always felt like I was running in place, never truly getting ahead. Meanwhile, I saw some investors and entrepreneurs generating wealth consistently, even without being constantly present or exerting non-stop effort. What was their secret? The difference is simple. They understand the power of assets and financial systems. While you and I might exchange our time for money, they buy assets that generate money for them. It's not about how hard you work. It's about the intelligent allocation of your resources. Think about it for a second. You work 8 hours a day, earn a salary, and at the end of the month, what's left? Maybe a little bit to save, or maybe almost nothing. The rich, on the other hand, make every penny they own multiply. They invest in properties that generate constant rental income. They invest in stocks that pay them dividends, even while they sleep. They invest in businesses that operate without them needing to be there. Every single dollar they allocate properly starts producing more money, all without them having to actively work for it. And here is the part that few people ever really explain. Wealth doesn't come from a paycheck. It comes from the returns on what you own. While you work 8, 10, or even 12 hours a day, they make their money work 24 hours a day. Compound interest, dividends, asset appreciation, and financial automation work like silent employees who never complain. Never take days off, and never ask for a raise. They just keep working, day and night. Imagine you invest $1,000 in something that grows by 10% per year. You might think 10% isn't that much. But when you reinvest what you earn, something incredible starts to happen. In the second year, you don't just have your original $1,000 plus another $100. You have $1,100, which then earns even more in the following year. Year after year, the growth becomes exponential. Now, imagine multiplying this effect across dozens of different assets. Real estate funds, stocks, your own businesses, patents, royalties. This is how capital grows quietly, consistently, and predictably, behind the scenes. And it's not just about traditional investing. The rich structure businesses and systems that work without them. Think about faceless YouTube channels, automated e-commerce stores, franchises, software, or book royalties. All of these things generate income, even if the owner isn't actively working on them every single day. While most people think money is a direct result of physical effort or hours worked, the rich know the truth. Money is the result of smart decisions and time working in favor of their capital. Here is a critical point that many people miss. Most of us try to copy only the appearance of wealth. We see the expensive cars, the luxury clothes, the lavish vacations. We see the rewards, but we don't see the mechanism that produces those results. Meanwhile, the rich focus on building systems, not on maintaining status. They understand that true wealth doesn't depend on external validation, likes on social media, or applause from others. It depends on assets, cash flow, consistency, and reinvestment. But let's be clear, this doesn't happen overnight. You need to study, plan, take calculated risks, and above all, act consistently over a long period. The biggest trap for most people is trying to speed up the process. They think they can get rich quickly by copying the lifestyle of the wealthy without building the solid foundations first. And that is exactly why so many end up financially broken or right back in the same old rat race. The rich structure their money to work for them, not to impress anyone else. They don't flaunt their wealth. They accumulate it. They don't seek recognition. They seek returns on their investments. So, if you want to escape the rat race and finally make money work for you, you need to start thinking like them. Start turning a part of your income into assets, not just consumption. Look for ways to automate your revenue streams whenever possible. Truly understand the incredible power of time and compound interest, and reinvent your concept of work. It's not just about physical effort, but about strategic investment and smart decisions. Here's a detail that changes everything. Time is your greatest ally. The earlier you start investing and structuring your assets, the less physical effort you'll need in the future to maintain or grow your wealth. Think of your money as seeds. If you plant a few seeds late in life, you'll have a small harvest. But if you plant many seeds early and water them consistently, your harvest will be abundant. And the best part, you don't have to be there watching them all the time. The seeds grow on their own. In the end, the biggest difference between those who work for money and those who make money work for them is their mindset. Those who work for money think in terms of effort and hours. Those who make money work for them think in terms of systems, assets, and reinvestment. This mindset is something that anyone can develop. It doesn't matter how much you earn today or what your current position is. What matters is that you start building the foundations right now, so that your money starts working in your favor. The final question is simple but powerful. Will you keep trading your precious hours for money, or will you learn to make your money work for you? Because while you hesitate, the rich continue accumulating assets, building systems, and letting time do most of the heavy lifting. And that is exactly what creates true, sustainable, and silent wealth. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe for more.